good morning. Welcome back to my little neck of the woods, my garage. I decided I needed to do some work today, and I went over to my corner, my project corner, and I grabbed a bin that had a bunch of hand tools in it. Some are mine, some belong to my friend that I've been helping out get some of these done, and laid them out and decided, well, let's pick what I want to do. I already know, but I'm going to show you, and you can tell me if I made the right choice. Deal? All right, we're not going to waste a lot of time today. Get started. So sorting through, this is what the options are. I have a couple of hammers, a really rough hacksaw, a pile of miscellaneous wrenches, a couple of clamps, a couple of channel locks, some long needle nose, which are kind of cool, side cutters, files, punches, chisels, owls, wrench, but here, screwdrivers. And I'll show you, I got these from a sale. A guy sells tools out a ways from us, and I got those in a big group purchase a while back, and they're all wood handle. They're all standard flat tip, which is my favorite. Some of them are a lot rougher than others and probably aren't even worth working on, and then a couple of cheap plastic ones. But I'll cut to the chase. I decided to go and make it a screwdriver day. So without further ado, we're gonna do, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 screwdrivers. Get them cleaned up best we can, get them back in service. Okay, I just did a little quick assessment, and sadly, this one is yes, you could bring it back to some kind of screwdriver, but you know, there has to be a limit to what you're going to put your time on. It's not that. But I have another idea for it, so we'll set that aside. These are all a little bent, a little bruised. This one has some really, I don't know if I can, deep cracks in the handle. It's probably not worth doing it, but I'm going to try it, see what happens. So we're going to clean them up, do a quick initial wire brush, and see where we leave that. Next, we'll have another video, how to troubleshoot a bench grinder that just stops. Got a feeling I know what's wrong, but we'll see. That's another video. We got these roughed out. One of them's got a nice little twist on the end, one of the other ones. So we'll hit them with the sander real quick and make the final who makes the cut determination. A lot of these have like the chrome vanadium, but it's all chipping off and rusting. So we're just gonna, if it's there, it's not gonna be for long. So keep going. A good example here, I left some of the divots in there because this is going to go back into the working rotation, and I don't want to take too much metal off. It's a big screwdriver, and handle's cracked, by the way. We'll address that next. But anyway, I didn't go over the top with these because they're all going back into the screwdriver drawer and join the lots. All right, let's fiber wheel, and we'll go from there. You hop on the fiber wheel, only to remember that it's on the bench grinder that just gave out. Shift it over to the other grinder, realize that your buffing wheel is out of round, and it's the reason this thing is vibrating so much. Solve that, replace that next. But until then, we have a working fiber wheel, only to realize that also it's down to its last couple of uses. So I got to figure out where I can get one locally, hopefully, or order one. So that's where we're at. We're going to go through these and then move on to handles. Woo! As we've discussed, my favorite part is sanding and trying to get that out of the way and get a coat of something on them. But they're looking pretty good, you know. Again, we're not in the best shape. This one's bent up in the handle. Very slight, well, no, decent. Somebody used it as a pry bar, and I don't know if I think anything I do to try and straighten it up, and it's just going to crack the wood. So, and I don't think I'll be using it very often. I have a couple of other screwdrivers that are big and not bent. I can put. So this one will be in the box, but probably won't see a lot of work, sadly. You know, but. We're just going to give this a little more. Some of you might want to watch this. I don't know. I don't know why. Y'all need to think about life if you're enjoying this. The sanding, I mean, not my channel. My channel's great. Okay, I'll shut up. Finish these up so we can move on. So I got those sanded up. These I'm just chipping away at some of the paint, and then I'll hit them with some really fine grit and see what happens. This one, I'm questioning my sanity. The tip isn't that great. It's okay. The handle is completely melted and destroyed and out of shape. I thought, what am I doing? But then I decided, what the heck? I'm just experimenting. I'm taking 80 grit sandpaper. It had so many gouges in it, you couldn't even hold it. So I'm not going to reshape it. I'm just going to make it so it's able to be held. And this one belongs to my friend, so I will send it back, and they can decide what they're going to do with it, because it's not my problem. But it's bad. Like, well, I've got nothing better to do today? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get the fine stuff on these, stain those, polish these out, and Bob's your uncle. All right, we're going to, I don't think well, we'll try it. We're going to hit these with a little bit of McGuire's, the plastics on their butts. Okay. And see if it makes any difference. So, I don't know about you, but when I do this, I just wind up spraying it all over the place. Even on my lowest speed, so I'm going to try and rub it in a little first and see if I can prevent some of that. If there's a better way, I'm willing to hear about it. See that? I'm going all out for these things. We'll just call this one a paint can opener. We won't even call it a screwdriver no more. I had to try. Well, no, I didn't have to. I did. It's a functional screwdriver. You know, for if that was the goal, I guess. I'm gonna do a little bit of never dull on the metal. So I'll stain the wood first. I don't know why that order mattered, but hey, look at this. I'll be darned. Wood stain opener. All right, hang on. So, I mean, it's definitely improved. What do you think? Ain't none of these gonna win awards. There's cheating. This one had a blue stripe around it. I don't know if I'm gonna put that back. It's still kind of there, but I don't know if I'll do anything with it. We'll let this dry and then we'll see. Actually, yeah. The stain kind of toned it down. I like it better actually, but this one. Oh yeah. Makes the cracks and bends and the missing little knot stand out real nice. Okay, we're gonna let that dry and we'll come back after that, okay? Well, without further ado, the finished products, I think they came out okay. I think they'll be able to be put back to work. And in the long run, this one became my favorite. It's just so bad. But it's smooth. It's comfortable to hold. The twist is almost gone out of the tip. It doesn't film well, or I don't. And of course, I always love the wooden handle ones, but you got a favorite? Let me know. I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Thanks. And did I take some really good before pictures to go with the... No. So don't look for that. Thanks. Bye.